So it's currently 2 p.m. on Sunday, July 7th, and the Westknits surprise Knitalong starts on Tuesday. So this is kind of like my get prepared prep video for that. I have a project I need to finish. I have yarn that needs to be wound. I need to go through the instructions and make sure I have everything that I need. I did order one of his yarn kits for the Knitalong, so that's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to winding up the yarn. The kit that I got is the Neon Surprise, so this is my first mystery Knitalong, and I also wanted my yarn to be a bit of a surprise. But first I wanted to show what I'm working on that I want to get finished before the Knitalong starts. So I'm currently working on the Sweetheart Socks by 11 Stitches or Nitty Natty. I finished the first sock already, and I'm also making this for the Moon Glow Yarn Co. Summer Make-Along because I purchased her little summer colors set, which is really fun colors, and I have knit this sock before, but this is like my second go around. I feel like the first time I did it, the fit wasn't quite where I wanted it to be, so this is exciting that I was able to make it fit a little better this time. So currently all my color work is done. I have in place to do an afterthought heel, and I need, let's see, so I need about 1 more inch in the foot before I start doing the stripes, and then once I do the stripes, and I just have the toe and then go back and add the heel. So I feel like for me that's really doable in a day. So my to-dos are finish my sock, wind my yarn, read the instructions, decorate my iPad. I also need to order new needles. I went to my local yarn shop and they didn't have any. I like to use the Chow red lace, and I believe the pattern, when I was glancing at it, said Magic Loop or DPNs, and I am more comfortable doing Magic Loop than I am doing DPNs, so I also want to do my socks 2 at a time, so I need to double check that and then potentially order some new needles, because like I said, my yarn shop didn't have any. Comet's very upset that I'm out here and she's not, so she's kind of talking too. First of all, this bag is really cute. Sock knitter for life. Yeah. Of all the things I've knit, which is not very many, socks is like the most. I think I have 7 completed pairs. And that's way more than any other thing that I've done. Well, except for like Christmas, I did hand towels and washcloths. I think I did about a dozen of those, but anyway. So I love the sock knitter for life. The yarn is called Neon Surprise, and it's from Walk. The main color is called Neon Grit, and it's 75% wool, 25% nylon. This is my first time using their yarn, and I'm really excited. I also really love the colors. I feel like I'm going through neon phase, or have been going through neon phase for a really long time. And then we have Dance Party, Wanderlust, and Sour for the contrasting colors. I'm really excited to start knitting with these. Get them all wound up. All the minis are the same, 75% wool, 25% nylon. fingering weight, of course. The minis are 20 grams each too. And yeah, excited. Okay, time check. It's currently 4:57. I have to do this quick update because it's the last thing I have left for all of my prep for the surprise sock along that starts tomorrow, and then I need to edit the video. But I have a yoga class and also an aerial class that I'm going to tonight, so I need to do this and get ready for that, which is in a half an hour. So on my to-do list, I finished my sock. It's currently wet and blocking right now. I finish it. The ends are all woven in. Just after it finishes blocking, that's when I'll cut them. So socks are done. My first pair of start to finish socks during the summer finished, so that feels really awesome. For these I was doing the Moonglow Yarn Co. Summer Make Along, which was just basically use any of their yarns and any patterns. And I'm really happy to have done this pattern again, which is the Sweetheart Socks pattern by Love and Stitches or Nitty Natty. This is my second time doing it, and I like it a lot more than the first time. Just I was able to get a better fit, and I like these colors a lot too. So I'm really happy with these. So that was the first thing on the to-do list. Another thing, I wound on my yarn, and like I mentioned, I want to try and do the sock along in 2 at a time. So I split all my yarn too. I did order a new set of magic loop for US ones, circulars, 40-inch, so I can do magic loop, which is what's recommended, magic loop or double pointed needles. And it's really interesting because, well, I literally clicked buy again. I bought these off of Amazon when I first started doing socks a couple of years ago. So I literally purchased buy again, but these ones came bent. Sorry if you can hear Nala, she's rolling around on the floor right now. So these ones came bent, and I don't get it. When I literally like said purchase again. So we'll see how much that bothers me. And then it's like I'm almost concerned to reorder them. So I might just end up having to ask my local yarn store if they can place an order, and I'll be patient and I won't rush it and order through Amazon. It also said to have something that you can pass your stitches onto, so I have my 2 9-inch US ones ready to go for that, which is exciting. I really am obsessed with how this main color caked up. Another thing on my to-do list was to read the introduction for the sock along, and I checked my gauge, and my gauge is 36 stitches. The row's fine, but my gauge is 36 stitches, and I believe the gauge in the pattern is 32, yeah, 32, so I'm off 1 stitch every inch. So I think what I'm gonna do is, and also my foot measurements in between sizes too. So my foot circumference is 7 inches or 8 inches, and he says go down a needle size. So then it would be 7 inches, but his circumferences are 7.5 and 8.5. So I'm not sure. I'm just going to pick the sock that has like 64 stitch gauge because that's what I do for all my other socks, and it comes out fine. Okay? Yeah, Nala. She's like, feed me. Please feed me. Sweetheart socks are done. I have caked up on my yarns. I have all the supplies that I need. I've checked my gauge and read through the instructions, and then yesterday I decorated my iPad for all of the fun sock-alongs and things that I'll be participating in this summer. So yeah, last thing will be to edit the video, hopefully post it on Tuesday, and then I'm hoping to, or my goal for this knit-along will be to do a vlog for each week, each clue. So hopefully that all goes well. Like, the knitting is no problem. The filming is, like, fine. But then the editing is like, oh, I don't like doing that. But I like the end result, you know? So it's always like, sometimes you have to do those things that you don't want to, but you just love the finished result. I feel like knitting is sometimes like that. There are some things where I don't enjoy knitting it, but I just love the finished garment. So, last thing. So what I'm wearing is, I believe it's Bear tee. I'll put it on the screen. This was like the first thing that I crocheted, but I made it crop top because I like the cropped fit. And like I said, it was like the first thing I crocheted, so I didn't really want to do a full tee, so I made it cropped. But this was a kit from We Are Knitters using the cotton, and I got it in 2020 when I had nothing else to be doing except for sitting around and trying to figure out how to crochet something. So this is like kind of special. I've come a long way, I would say. I need to feed the dog, get ready, go to my classes, and get to editing the video. So I hope to see you next week for a vlog of Clue 1, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm just really excited to get this mystery knit along underway. Say bye, Nala.